today I want to do a first impression kind of video. Is it worth it? Worth the hype kind of video? Because everybody and their mama, like a few months ago, did a review on these, and every single one I saw, like, girls didn't have like thick hair or any kind of like wave, and it was just kind of like, homegirl has thick freaking hair, a lot of hair, and a lot of wave and curl to it. So I just want to put it to the test and see if this shit actually works. A couple months ago, I did actually order one on Amazon, and I got it, and I was so excited because I hate straightening my hair, and just a straightening brush just sounds so much easier and faster and stuff. So I was like all about it, and so I got one, and the ratings were super good. There was like, if it had any negative reviews, it was only like, oh, it just didn't straighten my hair for me, I have thick hair or whatever. It wasn't like a problem with the actual product. Of course. So when I got it, I took it out of the wrapping and everything, and it just did not heat up. Like 10-15 minutes in the plug, just sitting there, and it did not heat up at all. So thank God for Amazon return policy and stuff, because that was like 40 bucks and it didn't even heat up. So that's why I want to test this still, because I'm still curious to see if it works on my hair. So yeah, can we take a moment just to appreciate this beautiful background right here? Just look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. I recently had my 21st birthday on the 14th, so like about a week ago, as I'm filming this. And this is the best gift I ever got. My sister, my mom, and brother-in-law bought me this. It's so pretty. It's so clean and so gorgeous. Just like, oh, and look at like my makeup brushes. She even got me those makeup glass things for my brushes and stuff. So cute, the best gift ever. She got me like the little thingy because it was like all of my sister's idea. I feel like so official. I feel so organized. It's just the best gift I've ever gotten, and I'm in love with it. It's just so pretty. Anyways, moving on. So the straightener that I got was the Simply Straight As Seen on TV one, which I did see a lot of reviews on this one too. But I don't know, in videos it just kind of looked like gimmicky and like kind of cheaply made. So that's why I just resorted to getting the Amazon one, which I shouldn't have, because it didn't freaking work. Yeah, I got this one for about $39.99 at Target. Seen it at Walgreens, Target, anywhere that has a As Seen on TV, then you will find it most likely. If not, you can find it online. And yeah, $39.99 is about how much hair tools kind of range now, I think, in ones that I buy. If you get this online or whatever, then make sure that you can return it if it doesn't work, because I will never buy a like hot tool or a heating tool from like Amazon. Lesson learned. This is the brush. It does have like the cord attached to it, and it has like a caution sticker here because this part of it I guess gets hot. So this is how it looks. The plates, like what heats up, I believe is the pink part, and there is little rubbers on here so that you know, it won't burn your hair or your scalp, so that's a good plus. I feel like that makes it kind of like dummy proof, so you don't hurt yourself. It heats up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty freaking hot. It does have an LCD screen, which I like right there. It heats up fast, 60-minute auto shut off, so if you like that, I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna move on to the like me trying it out portion and reviewing it and all that stuff. So before I forget, please give this video a big old thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna take this out. My hair is like not that crazy. It's a little bit less wavy than it normally is. I do have like a kink right here and there because I did have my hair in a bun, like I said earlier, which is not even that noticeable, because my hair normally like curls and kinks up like really easy. Like if my hair is in a braid for like, or if my hair is in a bun for like 20 minutes, I get that super harsh like demarcation line, and it just stays there. Like it doesn't go away. My hair is like naturally curly wavy, if you can see. I don't know, I didn't put like a lot of product in it yesterday, so it's like a little bit more or less curly today, also because it is second day hair. So yeah, and we're just gonna brush my hair, and I'm going to become a lion in about like a minute after I finish brushing all this. So if you can tell, I have a lot of hair. Yeah. So yeah, I have a ton of hair. This is where we're at. This is why I don't ever brush my hair. Yeah. So the straightener brush is already heated up. It's heated up to 385 Fahrenheit. I'm just going to take like an inch section, I guess, and I think I'm going to like bring you guys in. So I'm a little closer into the camera now, and like I said, it's on 385 Fahrenheit. So I'm nervous. Okay, it feels hot, because that's why I took it out of the box, because I wanted to make sure it was gonna heat up. And I'm just like holding it. Okay. The first time I ran it through, it didn't feel like my hair like got enough of the heat. How many times do you have to run this through though? Now my hair feels hot. So that's where we're at. That's pretty good. My hair wasn't like super curly to begin with. See, you can tell that it straightened it. I kind of want to just like go for it. Not bad, not bad. Dang, that's pretty good right there. Whew. Hello, hi. I normally have much more curls in my hair. See, like if you can see those little, it pretty much got them really good. Cause I have like weird little kinks by my head, cause they're like curls. Ooh, I got that good. Okay. I just want to see how it does, like if I just brush like all my hair at once without doing like sections. It's kind of like a poofy straight. I do have some little curls underneath also, which you probably won't even like be able to tell, because I have a lot of curls throughout here. It's not getting caught on my hair at all. So that's pretty nice. Not sure how much I like it. Let's go back to like doing chunks of hair instead. This is half and half. It didn't get it to like a sleek straight look, which I mean obviously because it's not going between two, you know, plates and then straightening. So I think this is actually really good for just being able to brush it, and that took me like 3 minutes like tops. I think that for me personally, like my preference and how much hair I have, this will cut like down my, if I ever want to straighten my hair, by so much. I'm thinking that like if I were to use this, that I would sorry, I have a mirror over there. If I were to use this, that afterwards I would go in with my straightener and just kind of like run a few passes through it, just to get rid of like the thickness, I guess, just to like sleek it down a little bit more. But this is pretty good. I'm actually impressed. So I'm just gonna go on to the other side and try to finish my hair over here, and then I'll be back. So this is what about I have right now. It's still not the best. I think this is pretty freaking good, to be honest, because sometimes I don't mind a like non-perfect straight job, you know, or like super stick straight, you know what I mean? Like I do like that it leaves some volume in my hair still. I feel like just because like the ends kind of look a little bit like weird, I'd have to, you know, go in there with the straightener and smooth those out. I'm pretty much liking this. Like, I'm not mad at it. It still left volume in my hair, so it's not like really stick straight and like thin, you know what I mean? It's a little poofy, but I kind of don't mind it. On to the pros. The first one I can think of is it shortens the time span of me having to straighten my hair. Normally, I think I mentioned this already, normally I have to blow dry my hair and then straighten it, so that it's like just easier, because when I blow dry it just kind of like straightens out the cuticle or the hair, whatever, the strand. It straightens out the strand, so it makes it easier when I do go in to straighten it. So it does really cut down the time for me, so that I can like skip the step of blow drying, and it also still gives me like the full look of if I were to like wash my hair, blow dry it, and then straighten it. It still gives me like that same effect of fullness. It's a little crazy right now. The next pro that like kind of plays into the last pro is that since it does shorten down the time span, my hand doesn't cramp up as much, which this is the main reason why I got it. This and shortening the time frame of, you know, getting the job done. I hate straightening my hair and my hand just cramps up. I have a lot of hair, so like 30 minutes of doing that, like ugh. Well, those are the main two pros that I have personally. That's why I like it. So yeah, the next thing is that it doesn't have a plastic smell to it. Like it doesn't leave like a weird plastic scent left in your hair, because you know when you first heat up some hair tools and stuff and they're just very like new and have that plastic smell or the burning plastic smell. It did kind of smell like that when it was heating up the first time, but it doesn't linger in your hair. Like it doesn't transfer that smell into your hair. Next pro is that how the buttons are placed. I really do like how the buttons are placed on the flat part of the brush instead of like the side. I do have some hot tools that the buttons are on the sides, and I just absolutely hate it, because whenever, you know, I'm straightening my hair, I always end up pushing the buttons and like turning it off and on, or turning the heat up and down and stuff. I hate it when buttons are on the sides. Since it does have an LCD screen, or LED, no, LCD, right? It does show you as it's heating up, which I really do like, because it shows me like, you know, how fast it's heating up. Also, it feels very good. Like it feels wellly made. It doesn't feel cheap, because I feel like as seen on TV products just can come off looking cheap, but this really does have some good weight to it. Not too much weight where, you know, you're like,
oh my god, my wrist.
Another reason why I love it is because I feel like with this product you're gonna get like less damage, you know. It's not, your hair is not going between two plates and then having so much direct heat. So I feel like it's going to be less damage in the long run. So moving on to the cons, I have only a few. The first main one is going to be that if you have thicker hair, you're going to have to take smaller sections. It's just how it is. I don't expect too much out of this, because if you expect a lot, like a miracle product, like you're gonna be let down. So the next day after that, I actually tried smaller sections, because when I did record this, I took not the best small sections, but it did end up working out so much better. So small sections is key. What I expected was just, you know, have it like this so I could straighten it a little bit with a few passes with my regular straightener, which is exactly what I wanted. So just have your expectations, like, you know, reasonable, and that's, I don't know, I like it. So the main con that I have is that obviously it's not going to give you a sleek straight look as you would get with a flat iron, but it does give you some like fullness to it. But if you are trying to achieve the sleek bone straight look, you are not going to like this. You're just going to waste your money, because you're not going to get this. If you have a straight or wavy thin hair ready as it is, maybe this would be good for you, but I feel like just sticking with the regular straightener might just cause you less hassle. If you don't like having like a little bit more volume and like oomph to it, then this product is not for you, boo-boo.
It's not for you, boo-boo.
Another con I can think of is like if you have really curly hair and it starts from the root and your curls start from the root, then obviously you're not going to be able to get super close to the root with this. So that is all the pros and cons that I have for this video. I hope that you guys like it. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys, because I do have a lot of hair, as you can see, because a lot of the videos I saw, just the girls had like a very thin hair or not hard to straighten kind of hair. So hopefully this helps you out if you have thicker hair. And is it worth the hype? To me, not worth the hype, but is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Not worth the hype, but it's worth it because it just cuts down the time. I feel like it took me like maybe 10 minutes to do this, and then I can just run a few passes with my straightener and be done. So I really do like that aspect, because obviously I hate straightening my hair. That's why you never see it straight because it just takes too long. But I think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the hype because it's nothing like magical like everybody make it seems. But I do think it's worth it. So if you want to try this out, then I would most definitely say try it out. Make sure you can return it if you are getting it from Amazon or anywhere, because if you don't like it, like, that's 40 bucks right there. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big old thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.